I know I have a couple of people already in the chat waiting. We have Kazia, which is Tall Troll from the channel.
I couldn't hear you in Discord, so I was freaking out.
Well, that sounds like a Kazia problem to me.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, obviously, if you can't hear me, that means I got things muted. You silly witch. And we have Rain, Darkwolf, who is Nari, who's scarfing down nuggies for dinner. I mean, yeah, you got. Let me see if I can fix that quick, because it shouldn't be. It should have been a lot more than that.
It's good music, but loud.
There, better.
Better, yes. Yes.
All right. So it shouldn't affect the audio on stream, but so this is some of the audio tracks that I got in that pack that's up on Humble right now.
Ooh, okay.
$25 for over 400 tracks.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of good different music out there. I like it. All right, so got a bunch of stuff going on. Make sure everybody's set up. We got a Don on his way in. And already starting with the damn
Yep.
Menace. It's the menace.
But everyone does it.
I know.
So, that's all, folks. Alright. So, while we wait for the others to join us, 'cause I know that Faye is currently rebooting her computer,
Mm-hmm.
thinking it'll help her internet connection.
Sorry.
No, I mean, that's it.
I mean,
That's it, what it said. Then we got Dragon over there playing Final Fantasy 15.
gosh, how dare she?
I don't know. Sure, she has her own schedule.
Hey, Sheepy. Scarlet.
Hi, Susan Charlotte. Oh my God, who's just fucking ear raped me with a microphone?
I have no clue.
Did you just mess with your microphone?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Indy.
Hello. Sorry, trying to set up things here.
Oh, Don is not streaming tonight.
That's fine. There we go. Actually see the chat. So I have the chat down on the Surface today, so I don't have to worry about like popping back and forth on things. I can actually see right in front of me. But it's not in dark mode, and it's kind of weird.
I think I undressed my internet. So.
It is dark mode on this thing. It is dark mode, dark mode, dark mode. There we go. Dark mode. Now I can see it. Right.
Yay.
So, who's still waiting? Still waiting on Onyx to hop on into the chat. So this is what we call the before show.
Before all shit's good stuff.
Well, I mean, with any luck, you people will make it into Neverwinter today.
With the rate that we move,
Well, I mean, if you move faster,
With the rate that we
stop
talk.
killing everybody you come across.
This is
I mean, look.
This
Gotta
is-
do what we gotta do.
Alright, I need to turn everybody's volume.
Yeah, Discord's been weird with the volumes lately. It's
Yeah.
I haven't turned Tarn down. Tarn's actually loud tonight.
See, I'm having to turn Tar up.
Oh, she's peeking for me a little bit, so not
trying to
peeking duck, but
at a decent volume.
So,
Well, she's got my Logitech headset on, so it's got a much better
Ah.
microphone than her old Logitech one.
See. But I can put the arm up and down to mute without having to be stupid.
And yet you'll still end up messing it up.
Probably.
yes. Yes, Indy. Scarlet has a new kitten, and it's cute and adorable and orange.
oh, Is it a tabby?
Keep that shit out of game. I don't feel like listening to the estrogen boiling over a fucking kitten.
Jackass.
Wow, tell that to the tabaxi that we have.
Hey, he's not the one with the welling estrogen flow.
I like the estrogen flow. I mean, it's literally.
To me.
Alright. So, when we left off, you guys were confronted by Van Richten, the monster hunter himself. Could not come to terms with him because, you know, Van Richten.
Uh-huh.
And so he kinda got deaded.
We made him no longer among the living.
You turned him into jerky. Let's just put it out there. You turned him into jerky.
Yes.
Better jerky than Dom Derpley's arm.
Is it?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Well, Double D could still use his arm after it was jerkified.
True.
God damn it.
And in doing so, you have obtained a covered wagon, a horse, and a now neutral to the party saber-tooth tiger, which I do still need to do the stat adjustment on as far as the bite attack goes.
Nice. Nice.
We're collecting animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, Onyx, how do you feel about that?
He's no longer the only cat. Well, I mean, you'd need to ask Aurora, because she's no longer the cat in our life.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She can hell trust him now.
Oh, that's true. But we have to saber-tooth too, so.
Well, I kind of took Aurora from Onyx, so he now has a saber tooth. It works.
There. So it now reflects that the canines are silver capped for bypassing resistance.
What?
Yeah.
All of the male animals.
Fucking done.
Oh, baby. More like Van Ripton. I mean, right?
I mean, he did the...
Vampire Hunter go poof.
No, Vampire
Before
Hunter go.
Yeah.
Before he became the vampire, officially, thankfully.
We drained his blood, we dried him up.
Well,
You need to stop touching the headset.
it's big on my head. I'm sorry, it was adjusting.
Oh my. Oh my.
Laying your arms across it, because I'm looking right at you, and I hear every creak.
Oh shush.
I can't move my head.
Maybe you shouldn't be laying down then. Because otherwise, you're out of headsets, and you never charged up your mic pack.
Excuse me. Yes. Yes, Don.
Oh.
So, you now have a wagon with a horse. You know that the Carnath Roadhouse is not far away. Way better time now that you have a carriage or a wagon with at least one horse. Because for those who don't remember, Double D's Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound literally destroyed the other horse.
It was a mistake. Mistakes were made.
Was
We
it?
didn't say banana hammock. No
You
banana.
only need to say banana hammock when he uses that spell.
The safe word.
Yeah, nobody used to say for it, and somebody got viciously mauled.
Well, we were kind of sleeping.
The horse didn't know the safe word. The horse couldn't say the safe word.
Horse trying to say the safe word. It's like, oh god.
So, what do you do? Evening is still upon you.
We've rested, right?
I don't know if we have.
No,
Mm-mm.
nobody's been able to rest because Van Richten wanted to talk when night fell and invite everyone to dinner. But now you do have the option of traveling in the day.
So you could say it was a dinner and a show.
Sure.
So I guess, we can either rest now that we, with Van Richten and the Sabretooth and not being in the way, or we can rock on to the little,
Electric Avenue.
yeah, and rock on down to the Roadhouse. And hopefully not kick anyone in the face with a spinning kick. So I'm good with moving on and going all night.
Hell.
Tiny wagon.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Space in the wagon. If someone wanted to drive it, and the rest of us rest in the wagon.
I mean,
The place where you would rest is kind of occupied by a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be bad. I don't want to
Okay.
rest with the tiger.
The whole wagon, or just like most.
Oh, the entire inside of the wagon is what's left of Van Richten's stuff and the saber-toothed tiger and his stuff. He's a large creature.
I mean,
And
I see.
he's only neutral to you. He's not actually friendly yet.
So no going through Van Richten stuff. Gotcha.
Well, not the stuff that's back there, but you
Sure.
got the stuff that he had. You got his Heward's handy haversack and his Heward's handy stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'll drive the wagon if people want to.
I don't mind driving since someone else would have to drive while Nari's sleeping during the day.
This is true.
True. But at the same time, we can't put you in the back part of it with the saber-toothed tiger to hide you. So we would still need to camp on the side of the road.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Unless we can book it there and get there by dawn's early light.
By the dawn. I'm checking the time. Okay, it's humanoid, so it won't work. Alright, we're seeing if the charm would work on the saber, but it won't.
No. Would it work on Onyx for that matter?
Yes, he's a humanoid.
Okay. Okay.
So humanoids are any bipedal creature,
Gotcha.
are basically just bipedal creatures that aren't like devils, demons, aberrations, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So we'll work on one of the two. Never mind.
Huh?
We'll work on one of the two pussies in the group.
I mean, 3.
Three.
Technically 4 if Gigi ever escapes.
Oh, GG.
I mean, you guys can make up whatever plan you want, because right now your current path is going to lead you to Carnath Roadhouse, Lylon, and then to Neverwinter and towards Helm's Hold.
Could we get to the roadhouse by morning?
Depends on how hard you drive the horse.
Can we all fit safely in the
I
carriage?
mean, you can all ride it. Some people have to stand on the footholds.
I mean, I can ride the horse.
Or you can ride on the top?
Do you want to put me on the top? I will shoot something if I see it. Let's be honest.
Team, a thought occurs to me. I know we're excited to have a wagon, but that is one horse, and there's a lot of crap to haul in this wagon.
Down.
So what are you suggesting, Onyx?
I think we rest, we regroup. Some of us are gonna have to walk with this cart because that poor horse is not going to be able to pull this beautiful creature and the rest of you and the tiger.
I shouldn't be able to hear the haircut from over here either way, so that tells me we have it too loud to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Good point, Onyx.
I mean, yeah, you guys can walk alongside it.
Yeah. L! Hi, L.
Papoose.
God damn it. That's why I hate when no one tells me that my shit's not working.
What?
It wasn't on the right fucking window. Everything's a mess. It's just...
Oh.
Because I'm not using my monitor for that. I have my other stuff pulled up on my monitor, so I can't view the stream. So I just now saw that for the past 10 minutes or so. I've been on a black screen.
Oh, no.
Have any of you driven a cart before?
Probably not.
No. First time for anything, right?
I mean, running a horse, yes. Driven a cart, absolutely not.
You want to unmute yourself before you talk? Okay, but no one can fucking hear you.
God, I love this music.
The music's nice. Keep my internet out the window.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. you can
Hi.
hear me? All right. Good.
Yes.
5 minutes later, fucking grabs out again.
Okay.
Oh, who's driving the cart?
You say you've ridden a horse? I think you have the most experience with horses here.
Oh, some. But shouldn't have lost my touch from a tiefling to a high elf.
I mean, it shouldn't be that different.
I mean, it shouldn't. I hope not. But I won't be riding the horse in extraneous conditions.
I mean, we could lead it, I suppose, if none of us want to actually attempt to drive the cart.
I mean, we can attempt to drive the cart. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, it's a
Mhm.
well-trained horse.
Yeah.
There's not much driving to do. It's just lead the horse in a forward direction.
Yeah. Kazia, you're the lightest.
I can do it. I have faith in me.
It's not saying a lot.
Shh. Let her believe in herself.
Yeah, let me have my self-confidence.
Alright.
Are you up to
They
trying
just
now?
kind of side eyes freely, like, really?
I mean, let's do this.
I get on the horse's back.
Okay. Why are you getting on the horse's back instead of the driver's seat?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I get in the driver's seat.
It's like I was about to say, you're the lightest one out of all of us. Well, except for Freely, he's the lightest, but he can't drive a horse.
That we know
I
of.
don't trust him driving a horse.
So I get in the driver's seat,
Okay.
and I grab the reins.
And what do you do with the reins?
Flick them.
The horse starts moving and pulling the wagon.
Good.
Yep.
What's everyone else doing as the wagon starts going forward?
Are there side holds where I could hang on to the side of the wagon as it's moving?
Yep. Like I said, everyone can fit on the wagon.
Yep, I'm gonna grab one as it's going. I'm like, I guess this is our perfect time to travel.
Nari's just gonna walk beside it. Enjoy the stretching of legs.
Okay. So, I mean, Nari technically doesn't need sleep.
Yeah.
Just has to hide in the sunlight.
I'll walk with it as well.
Okay. And what kind of pace do you put the wagon on, Kazia?
Fast enough. I ride them pretty hard, but slow enough wherever, but the two walkers can keep up.
Okay. So standard walking pace.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel through the night. Make it a little bit further because you're only going walking distance. And the sun starts to rise.
I do love the wagon.
It is adorable. Well, once the sun starts to, I slow the horses down to a stop and pull them off of the road
Okay.
to rest them during the day.
Well, there's only the one horse left, so.
Oh, rest it. Sorry. Rest it during the day. And set tent and pitch for the day,
Okay.
so that so that Nari doesn't get all crispy.
I mean, can't we just use the awnings on the wagon?
Good, since they're still there.
Yay, we didn't tear them off like an RV.
Oh, there you go.
An R what? Is that something from your homeland?
A caravan. There.
Oddly enough, RV would still work since it just means recreational vehicle.
True. Aha.
More like an RW, recreational wagon.
Well, they're still considered land vehicles.
Yeah.
Let me have my moment.
Okay.
So I put the horse to tie the horse to a tree so that it can do a horse thing.
Which side? Towards the mare or towards the mountain? Because it does need water and food.
I'm weary of the mare from the rumors that we've heard.
Yeah, it's just rumors.
Fine. But I'll walk it to get water at the mare.
Nari's totally gonna drag Double D into the awning
Okay.
with a do not disturb sign.
I mean, not much he can do being dragged, given that you are way stronger than he is. Yep, nothing happens as you bring the horse over towards the mare for water and grass. The horse finds some devil crab apples.
Ooh.
I kind of chill with the horse.
Okay. Do you eat any of the devil crab apples?
Yes.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it.
They're just apples in my head.
They're tiny little apples. So, no,
What's
you
a
find
20?
that they have a bitter taste, more bitter than you would expect, and they almost taste like they would be rotten, even though they look ripe. But there's no adverse effects.
I gather a couple of handfuls of them to bring back to everybody else.
Okay.
To make sure that they have sustenance.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
except for Nari, because she doesn't
Well,
eat people
Nari's
food
getting her
anymore.
Nari's getting her sustenance right now. So let's see. How does your bike work? Bike. be willing creature or grappled. HP max is reduced by necrotic. You deal a fair amount. 0. Is buried. Okay. So go ahead and roll your bite attack against Double D.
Okay.
Since he did say that he would be a willing creature for you.
Mm-hmm.
So a 17 definitely hits, so go ahead and do your damage.
I'm sorry, Derp.
Okay. Do you only do one or do you do another one?
I'll do just the one.
Okay, good, because he's at 16 hit points.
Oh god!
Oh lord.
He comes back and he's accidentally been vampired.
No, she would have to kill him in battle for that to happen. And he would come back as a spawn in this case. Yeah, if he were to be brought back in this scenario, it would be as a vampire spawn. Nari would have to replicate the process that Strahd used for her to make a true vampire.
Cause he is like, I swear
Wait,
something.
hang on. We got to address something that's happening in Discord right now. How the fuck does a peacock sneak into your mom's house?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. So apparently
Wait,
Dad was like putting stuff up after doing yard work this evening, and it came in through the fucking back door.
But
You just
from
have peacock.
where?
What?
But from where?
Yeah, from where?
One of the neighbors raises peacocks.
Well, tell the neighbor to get his birds out of your house.
I can't say nothing.
It's a beautiful bird, but like, what the hell?
Look, peacocks are jerks. Ask
Yeah.
Kel.
Peacocks are jerks.
Ask Kel.
Oh no. Peacocks are jerks.
Child.
Peacocks are jerks.
How are they jerks?
Because they're assholes.
They're assholes.
Are they like geese?
Especially during mating season.
Oh yeah.
Let's just put it to you this way. My uncle raised alligators and peacocks, and I was more scared of the peacocks than the alligators.
Oh yeah. Elle says all birds are assholes, kind of like cats.
I mean, most chickens can be assholes.
I was not expecting to see. Congratulations for the most random thing of the day.
Silly peacock.
So far.
Yeah.
Day's ending for me, so that better be the most interesting thing for me today.
Sam, like, I'm done. Oh god.
So, Nari, you feast upon Double D. You gain a closer bond with him. You experience as you drain his blood
Mm-hmm.
parts of his life. Like you experience his youth. You experience the incident where he found where Gigi took over and implanted himself in him, at least from Double D's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But you also feel like you've taken in another essence as well. You feel like you've taken in part of Gigi as well. You see glimpses of a city of one of the hells.
Oh.
Black onyx towers rising high. Winged demons and devils flying around. Winged in general, shrieking through the red skies of this hell. And in it, you see one demon towering over everything. And the feeling you get from this is that this is proper. To pull something up here. I get that name real quick. Yes, the ruler of this city has gray skin, fire red wings, wrapped in what you can assume would be leather, but not a leather you've ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Clawed hands, her eyes are like fire, and she has almost a halo of fire circling her bald head. This is the ruler you see of this city that you can assume is tied to Gigi.
Interesting. God.
And thus your feed ends.
Okay. Look, Fire Halo's cool.
I know.
I
I don't blame her.
So that is what you spend your time doing. Onyx and Faye.
As I make camp, I'm going to spend an hour feeding and calming after an evening of travel the tiger,
Okay.
and then I'm going to find a place to sleep.
Okay, so give me animal handling at advantage since you can speak on a basic level with the tiger. That works.
Double.
So yeah, you speak with the tiger as you feed it, and it kind of starts seeing you as not quite kin but cousin, almost. So it starts to warm up to you, but to the others, it's still indifferent. But to you, it's actually starting to warm up to you. I see language proficiency popping up in chat.
Oh, that was a mistake. Click.
Oh, gotcha. Faye.
I'm gonna help set up camp with Onyx.
Okay.
Start pitching a few tents.
Nice.
Not in that
That's what
sense.
Double D was doing.
You were gonna say that as soon as I said that.
What? Double D literally did pitch a tent.
I know he pitched the tent, but I'm not pitching the tent in that fashion.
So you get tents set up, you get a cooking pot on, you get a small fire going.
Do you have any leftover bacon?
Onyx, you are the keeper of thy bacon. Is there any
Keeper of bacon, I'll take it.
Are there any more charges of bacon?
Party loot says yes, we have 11 1-ounce charges remaining.
Okay. So yep,
Can
there's
I cook-
11 charges of bacon.
I like to cook too.
All right. Alter the sheet accordingly. As you make 2 ounces of bacon.
I'm gonna forever need to call bacon charges like that.
I mean, we still have about 8 charges of bacon in the freezer.
We need to cook those 8 charges too.
Yeah, well, we don't have anything to make with it, so. And I keep forgetting to pull it out when I do burgers. So, yep, you get the camp up and running. The tiger, again, Onyx is more friendly towards you. It's no longer neutral. It is friend adjacent. Nari is well fed, and Double D is got a much earned rest in his future. Future. Good lord, I can't speak tonight. And Kazia, you have successfully fed and watered the horse and tied it up. I'm assuming you brought it back and tied it up over on the Sword Mountain side.
Correct.
And for Helios, just sitting in the cart kicking his feet.
For Helios, like, I got them two together because he thinks that he's responsible for Nari. And,
How does Helio think he's responsible?
because Kazia did it.
Then he would think Kazia is responsible.
No. For Helios being weird.
No, he's not.
Okay.
You control the character sheet. I control the character. He is still a murder bot.
No.
Oh yeah. Just because he hasn't done it in a while doesn't mean he's not murder bot. Hey Fen.
Shake the horse.
Alright, so the day passes. You're all able to get rest. Most people steer clear of the Mayor of Dead Men anyways, so there's not too much travel on the road. No one really gives you guys a second look. Just a cart with a party on the side of the road. Nothing to see. The mayor tends to keep most brigands and bandits away. So you wake up as night falls. What do you all do?
I put the horses back together. The horse back together again.
I didn't know you broke the horse.
I didn't break him. I just have him. I put him back together on the cart.
Okay, so you tie him back up.
Yeah, I do the horsey things. I tie him.
Put the bridle back on the horse
You
onto the
re-hitch
cart.
the horse to the cart.
All those things.
Double D wakes up. He comes out from underneath the awning tent setup, looking a little worse for wear. He's missing some color. He's disheveled.
We're gonna have to get a lot of iron in his diet.
I'm sorry, Double D.
Oh, it's all right, love. It was a fun night for me overall.
Wow. Good to know.
Breakfast, road.
Well, you're close enough to the roadhouse where if you skip making a meal, you can catch a late meal at the roadhouse.
We have enough coin for that.
Did we have anything we were trying to offload at the roadhouse or try to trade for?
I mean, it's whatever you got in your party loot that you might want to try and get rid of.
I mean, we had all of Vinrichten's stuff.
Yeah, all of the weapons that came out and attacked me.
Well, attacked everybody but me because I avoided it by standing in the middle.
Did I ever say how much was in there, weapons-wise?
A lot, like
You did. I don't know if I got written down, but it was like some of it was okay and some of it was just kind of crap.
well, the only things were the cane sword,
Which is silvered.
right, and hold on,
I have written down 35 gold worth of basic weaponry.
yeah,
There you go.
wasn't much.
All right, there you go.
Very nice.
That's how much you have in basic goods.
Sell it, get money.
I was thinking perhaps we could either sell or trade some of this at the roadhouse. Maybe someone's got a horse, or maybe the horse has no owner that we could potentially take along with us.
Oh, I plan on buying us another horse. If a horse was available to be bought.
Yeah, our sugar mama goblin.
I needed to see if they had a bank of Mert too.
It's a
I mean,
roadhouse.
They don't. Maybe when you finally get to Neverwinter.
But I say we can just book it.
Well, if you keep your normal path and not, or your normal pace and not overstress the horse, you'll get there with plenty of time.
I vote
And
for that.
I moved the cart to the roadhouse.
Yay, we made it.
No one died. Yay.
Yet.
Well, nobody in the party died, but poor Van
True.
Richten did.
Who took the goggles of night vision?
For Helio.
And who has the spell scroll?
I have no need for spell scrolls.
I don't remember.
I'll put it in party loot. That's what I'm just trying to update party loot.
Yeah. Trying to remember what the spell. Did I give you what the spell scroll was? 'Cause if not, I can pull it up.
I thought we
It's
had.
one of the revivals, but it's the 10-day limited one, and I can never remember which that is.
Okay. Still one of the better ones. It's like just a scroll of resurrection, we'll say. Yeah, it's just scroll of resurrection because true resurrection is the one that has no time limit and you don't need parts. So you arrive at the roadhouse. The roadhouse is, for lack of better term, okay. It's not dilapidated, but it's seen better days. As you get there, you ooh, I didn't use it. I had a map I can grab. Oh, where'd it go? No, give back my map. I want the map. Do we have a better? Oh, doesn't work. There we go. This one. Save. Sorry, if I would have known that I had a access to one. I would grab the map earlier. Download. All these lovely tokens.
So many tokens.
Seems like it almost might have been better to just do a fresh one. Oh, crap, I had on this map.
Oops.
No, it's fine. Coding and now it's going to be 900, 667. Let's upload this in.
God damn it.
That
Sorry.
scared me.
You're fine.
I just jumped.
Nothing. 100. Wait. Oh, god damn it, no. It's supposed to be 900. 667. There we go. Save. Boop. Boop. There we go. And alright. So you all get here. Let me find it out here. I'll buy them. Should be able to see the map.
I see it.
Dick again. Alright. So you arrive at the Karnath Roadhouse. There are places for rest. Out here is stables and everything, so they can take your cart. Blah 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 blah. And as you get there, you are greeted by. I get the description up for Karnath Roadhouse.
Ooh, 2 stories.
Yeah,
It's a fancy building.
yeah. Roadhouse. Here we go. Unexpected adventures. See what pops up in my search here. Nope. Let me pull up the book that's in real quick. Baldur's Gate, World Travelers, random events, nope, none of that, 'cause you're not doing that. Oh, come on. The Roadhouse is such a small thing. Alright, screw it. Winging it. So as you get there, you're greeted by two half-orcs. Thrick and Thrack. Sure, that's what we'll go with. Who come up and offer to take the horse and cart for a modest fee of a couple of copper. Otherwise, do it yourself.
As long as I get it back.
Yeah, you get back. We no take things. But we understand how it goes. You worry we steal things we no steal.
Oh, no. Didn't think you would steal that. I just have this tendency to forget that I have stuff.
Oh, we make sure I'll come back.
I look over at Onyx and I'm kind of like, should we tell him about what's in the back?
We'll park the cart if you'd be so kind as to take the horse, thank you.
Fair enough. Follow us and then we'll unhitch inside. And they lead you in through these double doors. The wagon's just big enough to get in, and then they'll situate you guys here and put the horse in this corner stall here. So, actually, where is it? I hate when it doesn't keep the things I have. So, wagon. There's the one I was using. Oh, why are you so mishmashed in this font? Okay, whatever. Yeah, it really looks so friggin' weird. I don't know why it did that.
I whispered to Onyx, should we let the kitty out?
Not here.
I mean, in the forest, like, to go run and do a thing that kitties
Not
do.
here. Trust me, I would love to let this creature run with us and get some freedom, but around civilization is probably not the best idea right now.
I guess this is enough civilization.
It's calmed down quite a bit, but I still feel like other guests would be in danger.
Okay, I get you.
There. So they set your wagon up there. Find a horse. Sure, that'll work. There. There's your horse and wagon.
We got interactive stuff. It's all pretty.
So Thrick and Thrack start taking care of the horse. Like they start brushing the horse down, making sure it's got water, hay, some oats. They don't pay too much mind to the cart. That's the wagon. They say that there's a storage fee. It's going to be 5 silver per night for the horse and the wagon here. But you see no other wagons here, no other horses are here other than the ones that belong to the roadhouse. They use it for transporting back and forth between the towns.
I hand them a gold piece. And just tell them, don't touch the cart.
Oh, we no touch cart. Cart be safe. Want cart covered? We can cover the cart.
I look at Onyx like,
Cover would be much appreciated. Our main concern is we have some, we'll say some interesting or dangerous cargo that we're wary of. So if you gentlemen would be so kind as to cover the cart, thank you.
Can do. They very quickly find like what would most likely be considered like a sail-sized piece of fabric, and just throw it up. Another one catches on the other side, and they just let it fall down over your wagon.
Nifty.
I tip them another gold piece and just nod to them.
You know, you kind of generous for goblin. We were told goblins were mean little things, but you all right. You give us lots of money.
I'm the best goblin you'll ever meet. Have you heard of spicy potato water? That's me. And she gives a thumbs up. And she just,
You mean vodka? We serve vodka inside.
no. Not vodka. Spicy potato water. It's a thing. You'll learn about it soon. I hand them both a bottle.
So they each take the bottle, they take a swig, and go, "Oh yeah, we know this stuff. Tyson Brew is what we know it as."
Tyson brew?
Yeah, been in business for years. Good stuff, good stuff.
Ooh. Ooh.
Has it been years?
Oh
You don't
no.
know what time frame Barovia was running on.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh shit. Yes, cat orc Tyson.
Yeah, man, that's the fit.
Years.
Yeah,
Wow.
Orc Tyson been running business for years with making good brews. His motto is, "It's the shit," and it is good shit. We like it. But why you rebrand it with this nonsense?
Because it goes from green to red. Visibly.
Oh, now you look like that pepper on this bottle.
I turn and I look at everybody, and if steam could come out of my goblin ears, it would. Because now we just got confirmation that years of time jump has happened, and I've lost my business.
Good sir, what is the current year? We've been on the road for quite some time.
It is insert 5-year difference from time frame. The year.
Thank you.
How old are we now?
Well, you're still the same age.
Yeah.
Time was not the time jump didn't affect you because you were in Barovia as this was happening. The time frame in Barovia differs from each world. So for the prime material, 5 years have passed.
Angry
So-
Kazia.
So we're all basically like the Avatar right now.
I mean,
Or-
so
or
I-
Cap. Stationed in time, but older than they seem.
Yeah. I mean, you're still the same age. It's just you've been physically missing from this world for 5 years.
I think I need to call a business partner.
We time chambered it, if that helps.
Yeah.
I think I need to call a business partner.
What is call?
Write a letter via bird.
Oh yeah, you can go inside and talk to Bogluck for that. Bogluck owner.
Oh no.
Oh.
I go, Okay, and I take myself right on in, Marchie.
Okay, yep, you can take these stairs right here. They lead you up into here, and all this is just treat all this in here as space.
Do you want us to pull character tokens?
Now you don't need to unless you plan on fighting somebody.
Not my plan.
I think.
It never is.
So you go up, and behind the bar, sure enough, is another half orc, a very large half orc, like smiling, happy-go-lucky. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, new guests. We haven't had guests in a while. Welcome in. I'm Bugluck. Hey, Gristle Pete, put some food on. We got guests."
I heard that there was someone I could speak to about getting a carrier pigeon, paper, and a pen.
I mean, we can send messages from here, sure.
I need to send a message to somebody.
Sure. He pulls out an inkwell, a quill, and a parchment. Go on. Oh, and he pulls out little glasses to put on so he can see.
Of course, they have the teeny tiny round ones.
Yeah, he's got to be able to see what he's writing.
Dear Orc Tyson,
Dear Orc Tyson. Oh, he's a good guy. We got all his stuff in stock, and you just see that the back wall is just stocked with every product you made before you left.
I'm still alive.
Uh-huh.
Why you taking my shit, bro?
Orc Tyson no steal. That's blasphemy, madam.
Kazeel looks up at him with the most intimidating look physically possible from her.
Intimidation check. And I'll say you're visibly pissed off enough to get advantage. You're -1 in intimidation.
Oh my god.
All right, you pass. No offense, madam. Just carry on.
Please meet me immediately in Neverwinter. No, where are we going? We are going to Neverwinter, right? And Neverwinter. To discuss the past apparent 5 years. Signed, Kazia Amora.
And as he finishes writing it, you see the script that was written, almost as if it's fading into the parchment, but it's being magically sent to its recipient.
I pull out my own personal stock of my own branded spicy potato water
Mm-hmm.
and go to the furthest corner and start to sulk in a corner.
Right, so you're over here. And
Visibly
you're
sulking.
Your ears droop.
Visibly pissy sulking.
Okay.
Just hear in the back, razzle.
Yeah, she's pulling the full-on Muttley.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Who's next?
Thrak, does this place offer, or do you function as a sort of trading post?
When we need to, we do. We have a few things. Not much, but we do get some things from time to time.
I don't suppose a spare horse would be something you have from time to time.
From time to time, but you gotta talk to Boss Bugluck.
I shall, thank you. Upstairs, I presume.
Yep, upstairs. Although, from what I can hear up there, I think your friend might not be happy. Don't know why, this is a good place.
I just head upstairs and I nod at them as in thanks.
Okay. Alright, so you head up, and sure enough, you see the same thing Kazia saw. You see a large half orc behind the bar, Every bottle on the wall is Tyson brand booze.
I look at Kizzy and I look at the wall and I'm like, ah.
It hit me.
It makes sense.
What was the orc's name that's running the counter?
Bog Luck. I put it in the chat for reference.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, would you be Bog Luck by chance?
Luckiest guy out of the bog, I am.
I like it. My name is Onyx. I'm one of your guests for this evening or morning. Sorry, we've been traveling for some time, pulling some double
Oh,
shifts.
that's quite all right. We get people coming and going all hours of the day and night at times.
I was hoping you might help us out. We're down a horse. I didn't know if maybe you had any extras or any that you needed to send to Neverwinter that would be suitable for a one-way trip.
He goes,
Every now and again, we get some horses. You looking for a draft horse, a riding horse?
One to help pull our. I am admittedly not a horse person. One to help pull our cart with our one remaining horse.
So you need a draft horse to pull your buggy. We got some of them. I've got one in the stables right now that I could part with. Cost you 50 gold.
If it's no trouble with you, that would be most welcome, and I'll push out 50 gold for him.
okay. As you're pushing out the gold, he holds out his massive green hand, spits in it, and holds it out to you.
I will mirror his gesture and shake hands.
Okay. Yep.
And that's how we seal a deal here at the Carnath Roadhouse. You want Thrick and Thrack to tie the horse up when you go to leave in the morning or evening or whenever you take off.
That would be great, thank you.
Consider it done.
So you have now purchased yourself a draft horse for your buggy.
Yay!
And then I'll go sit with Kasia.
Okay.
Kasia,
Yes.
I see very easily that you're upset here.
5 years and he took over my business.
Look at it from his perspective. 5 years with no word.
Don't care. She says as she pours it actually down her throat with bypassing her drunken mug.
If you're going to drink, would you do me a favor?
No. Yes. What?
Think while you drink. He may make this right. Give him a chance.
I'm thinking.
Constitution saving throw since you're not using your mug.
Oh boy.
Okay, your 18 passes.
Yay!
So as you're thinking, a very road-worn human comes out of somewhere. You can't quite tell where in the roadhouse. Like you don't know what door leads to what up here. But he comes down the stairs and he comes down the stairs and through to over here. And he's got a tray in his hands and he puts it down, only expecting one person to be there. And it's a bowl of stew, a meat pie, and a little like apple tart for like a dessert type thing.
Ooh.
And it smells really good.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
You lost signal again.
Oh.
One more time. Well, it doesn't transfer when you're in your settings screen.
I drool.
There you go.
I'll leave you to think and partake. Thank you, by the way. And I'll get up and I'll go back to Bogluck and I'll be like, there are several of us. I'm sure we'll be staying. Can I go ahead and prepay our tab, or at least for some room and some food?
You bought a horse. You don't need to worry about it, Tab. I got you for the night.
This is a wonderful business. I shall go inform the rest of our compatriots, and I'll go downstairs and tell them that we have a new horse and
Well, how
we
many
have
are
some
there?
food for the night.
No. How many?
there's-
If I can tell Grizzle Pete what to make.
There's 3 more of us downstairs.
Fair enough. Grizzle Pete put on 4 more.
Got it, boss.
Not the voice you were expecting to come out of such a grizzled old human, but that's what he sounds like.
Okay, and I'll go tell the others we have a horse and we have some food.
Okay. So Onyx comes back downstairs, and you all hear that food's taken care of, and you got a horse.
Oh, that's just great, mate. Knew I could count on you.
And Double D pats you on the shoulder weakly and goes upstairs to take his fill and regain some strength.
Start with the desserts, bud.
I know, poor Double D having to deal with my voice doing him.
Sounds good.
So Double D goes up.
Faye falls in soup because she heard food.
Okay, Faye goes up.
I'll go up with them. Nari, are you joining us? And I'll just head straight back to the table where Kajia is, just in case an alcohol-fueled rage begins. I can be there to witness it.
Oh,
But witness it. So yeah, you go up because he is still over there brooding, but she's I don't know. Are you eating the food?
Yes.
So okay, Constitution saving throw for the food.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
This is some of the best fucking food you've ever eaten.
I liked it so much I cry.
Oh.
She's hit the drunk crying stage of the night.
it's okay.
Like that.
So you guys all come up, and old Grizzle Pete comes out with an even bigger tray with more food. Sets the same food in front of everyone: a bowl of stew, a meat pie, and a little apple tart.
Eat up, guys. It's really, really good.
Oh my god, apple tarts.
You, as she shoves the entire tart in her big mouth.
I just pictures because he as a South Park Canadian, head tips over and honk.
Nice.
Oh Jesus.
And with chipmunk cheeks and apple tart there, she goes, "You should be you good cook, good cook." As she shovels the bottle in her mouth and drinks more.
Well, I am a good cook. That's why I'm here at the Carnath Roadhouse. I was traveling along one day and just never left. It's the good old Bogluck. He said, "You stay here and you cook for me," and that's what I do.
I like to
Damn.
point out that Grizzle Pete's like 6 feet tall, built like a sailor with a big ass bushy white beard.
I love
And
him.
sounds like he face fucked or mouth fucked a can of helium.
He might have at some point.
I love him. I love him already.
I do too, and and she like pulls out like 3 gold coins and she hands it to him. Fill the apple tarts with all the apple tarts.
I mean, for that much, absolutely.
So yep, he goes back and he starts making more apple tarts.
Onyx will give his tart to Kajia. I'm not really
Yep.
much on the sweets, and I'll start on the meat pie.
We will not be apple tartless.
So, Onyx, also give me a Constitution save. Again, not for anything bad. It's actually orc tasting in disguise. No, Grizzle Pete does not have a lisp. So with your +9, good God, this is really, really great food. Some of the best you've had in your life in your many, many travels. And the meat pie is a combination of pork, chicken, and venison. And a
Oh
right
yes.
thick
How
flavor.
special.
Goddamn hiccups.
Breathe.
Good food will do that to you.
Well, she's only eaten. Never mind.
I know what I said. She had
Good food.
We all know what
Eyebrow
she's.
raise.
We all know what she's only eat, and that's not a tart. As she shoves another tart in her mouth.
but it's still a sweet treat.
Oh my god, that I give.
So yeah, it's a very, very good meat pie, very, very good tarts, and some time passes as he's had to make a whole batch of apple tarts. He comes out with a steaming rack of freshly baked apple tarts.
That's an apt sound for what's going on right now.
Tar did a good burp at the perfect moment.
It's all those apple tarts.
Have we seen any other guests while we're waiting and eating?
Nope. It appears to be a slow time right now, which is probably why they had the extra horse for sale.
What time of year is it?
Well, it was cooling off last night.
Yeah, so it's fall is here. It's just along the coast. The temperatures vary based on the winds.
That's true.
Extra nippy.
That and there is a natural warmth that comes out of the mare. So it's kind of hard to gauge the actual climate when you're around the mare. You know, the whole it being a bog.
Down in the valley. Never mind. Way do 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 do.
Right down in the valley. Yeah, I get where you're going.
Okay, so I mean, it's a slow night. It's a slow time of season. There's not too much travel going on. Most of the traveling vendors have already come through. Any festivals that would have been going on would have already ended by now because the cold weather's starting to set in. The only ones that would be traveling anywhere would be traveling north into the North Mountains, towards the spine of the world.
I say we, as she hands for Helio a tart, drunkenly, I say we just live here now.
Not to upset the boss, he just kind of slides it over to Faye when she's not looking.
Sorry, I was coughing. What happened?
For Helio was given a tart by Kazia, and when she's not looking, he kind of just slides it over to Faye because, you know, for Helio can't eat.
What was the last time for Helio was given oil?
Well, he's back in his wooden and cloth body, so never.
Oh, so never.
We lost our oil canister. All the plans I had for the infinite oil canister by pumping him.
Do you say that in game?
Yes.
So as you're wailing, for Helio taps Faye on the shoulder and quickly like pumps his arm, and a little bit of oil comes out of his finger. And he goes,
Faye just chuckles.
5 years and you're concerned about oil.
What do you want? Look, what happened to the music? Where's our org band? Where's my I was going to be queen of an empire of alcohol. And where's the musicians we hired?
We may yet see them. We're headed to Neverwinter. Maybe they have a performance deal in Neverwinter. This is actually something I wanted to talk about. I've not been there, but have any of us been to Neverwinter?
The only one who would reasonably stand a chance of having been there would be Double D. And with that, I will pull up his sheet and roll a -1 history check. No, he has not been to Neverwinter. He knows about Neverwinter. He knows a good deal about Neverwinter, but he's never been. He hasn't made it that far north yet.
Just, I wonder how much of what we set out to do is still relevant after 5 years.
Well, you'll find out when you hit the road again.
Yeah.
I will say that the original campaign is still in effect. It's just been slightly altered, as I had intended for it to be from the beginning. I just didn't know how it was going to be altered.
Nice.
You guys, I didn't leave much behind that 5 years would affect. Do any of you now have sudden personal business that we should look into?
Well, not to bring
You're
up a
broken,
sore
I can't
subject, but
accept that.
ah,
No, it's Kazia that's broken, not you.
not to pull up a sore subject, but didn't we have a troll king to deal with? A troll king.
Giant.
Giant. Thank you.
I assume Seeking Hecaton is still relevant. It's just 5 years is a lot for some people with family, friends, and other business that we should. Is it worth looking into? I mean, Kazi clearly wants to look in on her business. Do you or Nari or Double D? Do any of you have anything that we need to put on our agenda?
Nari would twirl the ring around her finger, the one that was mysteriously gifted to her back in Waterdeep?
Oh, it Mertz? Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Wait,
I-
which ring was that?
the ram
ring that was given to her.
Oh, the ring
that
of the
wa-
ram. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
the one that was her father's.
yeah. Quote father.
That's why I was saying air quotes on my screen.
I don't know where to begin, Onyx. That's the problem.
I think we should consult my kobolds.
I still like the idea of getting information in Neverwinter. I just don't know if our priorities are the same or if they need to adjust. That's my concern.
Well, let's get our information and go from there.
Well, your objectives that you had for Neverwinter were self-objectives. I know Onyx was more of his kind, and you guys were trying to take the conch up to Neverwinter to find a spellcaster that might be able to tell you what the rune means and what the magic in it is.
So let's. Well, Onyx, I guess.
I mean, they can ask the kobolds about the Storm King.
I mean, you can ask them. It's your kobolds.
We were headed to the Valley of Kedron by way of Neverwinter, right?
Yes.
Valley of- Which one was?
Or
Now you.
To find the Temple of the Allfather.
What is this, Indiana Jones?
There's a skull white dragon we needed to look into.
All right.
I really should stop writing in sentence fragments.
Come on.
I mean, hang on. Let me pull up my book.
I mean, at least you're taking notes.
Yeah, I stopped taking notes sessions ago.
The
Well,
Karstrik, the white dragon.
I feel bad.
Gosh, I can't
It's,
escape
it's
white
dated
dragons.
for 2 months ago, to be fair. So,
Jesus, Don, you're killing me. Why can I not find my book now?
Ow,
There
ow,
it is.
ow.
From 2 months ago. God, you guys were still. That was about area. Who gave you the quest to go that way? That'll help.
Gnawbones.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me find
Oh,
old Knob.
Nobbones.
Yeah, on the quest for the blue bitch.
Nobbones was the poison dragon, right?
Yeah, he was green.
The one everybody was like, fucking, I stood there, I was like, I have more questions.
Trying to remember which one.
The quest for the blue bitch. You know.
Yeah, no, I know who Blue Bitch is. We actually got your information on her.
Yeah, one of my viewers was asking, quest for what?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the notes I have on that.
Something about a frost giant that had the skull of a white dragon as a trophy.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that one is now. That's one you actually have to travel for. I know what you're talking about now. Still trying to find it on here.
Glad I deleted my notes.
Forge.
Already done.
Kobold. Doom. Oh, where are you? Just part of
Oh,
this,
gosh.
part of there.
Ugh.
The bookmarks on this are just weird.
You okay, Ryan?
Yeah, just suddenly nauseous, that's all. I'm good.
Yes, the Eye of the All-Father. Next, that's the one. Yeah, so you still have that. Harshnag was the giant that you were looking for assistance.
Yes.
He's on the skull. Yeah, so you still have that one. You still have finding Harshnag for the Temple of the All-Father. Now that I know what chapter that is, that's one of the things you. So yeah, right now you have a couple of overarching things, and not all of them need to be done to advance.
Mm-hmm.
But all of them can lead to advancement.
Nice.
So
Onyx reminds everyone of that one because that's the one he's interested in.
Faye's gonna gently bring out her kobolds and put them on the table so that everybody can see them and ask, you know,
you notice when you pull your kobolds out before you even get to ask anything that the main kobold is no longer red, or at least not fully red. It's starting to turn bluish, starting from if he was like a reptile on all fours, like a lizard, it would be his underbelly to his bottom jaw. It's starting to turn bluish.
Ooh.
That's new.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on, dry throat. So, we've been gone for 5 years. What's going on with the king?
He responds, the king is still in hiding, but the king is still safe.
Would you mind repeating that one more time? I got scared by my own sound effect.
The,
And it was Optimus Prime and Megatron yelling at each other.
the king is still safe. The king is still in hiding.
Do they say that in common or draconic?
Does it matter?
It's all in Draconic.
Okay. Well, because I want to reiterate it back to you guys, and half of you guys don't know draconic, so.
Faye, you actually have a good idea about asking for updates on the situation. And I look at Double D and I'm like, so you still got that stone that lets you talk to Zephyros?
Oh my god, Zephyr.
It's in his butt.
Given everything that happened,
Please tell me Zephyros is still alive.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
because he was naked and afraid for a while. But yes, he does still have it.
Should we call him, see what's going on? See if he's still, you know, alive?
I think that's a good option at some point.
I can do it. Me and him have a special relationship. I searched his drawers once.
Do you wanna maybe do that sober?
No.
Double D talks into the sending stone,
Into his butt.
hoping to get a response, and all he hears back is the crackling of something
Damn dog.
before the stone cracks in his hand.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
You ever been rejected that way, Double D?
Ooh.
No, mate, I can't rightly say that I have.
One more for the list. Now I'm kind of worried.
Dee, did you sit on the stone a little too hard?
I haven't done nothing extra to it. That's where it's always at.
Shoot. Can we get it fixed?
I doubt it.
And I can't go back to Waterdeep.
The sorcerers can do an arcana to see if
Oh.
ascending stone can be repaired.
Do.
Don't we have a scroll for that?
Would mending work?
Mending will repair the stone itself, but not re-imbue it with the magic.
It's better than nothing, right?
I don't know organized magic.
Again.
Do we have a scroll of...
What are your default settings for your audio? Not in Discord.
I'm so sorry, my throat's so dry.
Trying to
You're
bounce it
fine.
Who's got you so thirsty?
The weather, darn the weather. The weather does murder on my sinuses this time of year.
Nari, you can still give me your arcana check.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I said the sorcerers can give me arcana to see if they know how to fix it.
Sorry.
So yes, Nari, you are familiar with the fact that they can be repaired by any crafter who deals in magic, so wizards, warforges, etc. Except you need both stones in the same place to restore the link.
Oh man.
Love a kiss.
Is this a job for Fizzgig?
It's a job for having both of the stones together.
Well, there goes that plan.
What else do we have?
I mean, we could send a courier.
We don't know where he is.
It's a giant floating tower.
That travels.
And it's not the only one.
Oh.
He looks over at our
Remember
kobolds
from the
again and just goes, help.
Remember from the beginning when you came across Zephyros' tower, you didn't know if it was friendly or not because the reports out of Nightstone were that cloud fortresses came and rained the boulders down?
Yep.
Yeah, I did kind of forget that part.
It's not raining
that
men,
was-
it's raining boulders.
I mean, I can't talk shit. I forgot.
Look, that was
happened.
20 sessions ago, okay?
That was
tell you
that was
one thing.
like near the beginning.
That stone breaking does worry me, but I tell you one thing, team. If Amarith from that vulture cult has hurt him in any way, I will hunt him down.
I agree. I agree.
That guy rubbed me the wrong way, and this just, you know what? I thought Zephyros might have some answers for my powers, and now this.
I mean, he insulted me in my other form. I'm sure I can bitch slap him back to where it belongs.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Amarith from the vulture cult.
Ah, yes, the one seeking contact with the elemental planes.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Onyx hates that dude.
Oh,
Getting a
who
weird
is
buzzing from
buzzing?
somebody.
Star. That's
All
right.
you had to do was change your fucking audio window to where that is. Switch up your headset to the one that's giving you shit.
Double armor here.
Hello, broccoli. Hello.
Alright, so fact of the matter is we need answers, but we need, I don't even know where to
I
Onyx,
think we're gonna. Yes.
just go ahead.
I was just gonna say we do need answers, but I think we're gonna find them on the road. I think we gotta continue where we left off, whatever that looks like now.
So how about this? Do you want to spend a day searching for your people before we hit the road then?
I thought that was in Neverwinter.
Yeah, that's a Neverwinter.
Well,
And Neverwinter still may hold a lot of answers for you.
If an opportunity comes up while we're in town, I'd like to follow it, but not at the cost of whatever we're tied up in. Dragons and giants and an ordning and
Oh
world
my.
order. It's just right. I'm overwhelmed. I left home 8 years ago looking for interesting stories, and now I'm in the middle of one. I just need to stay busy at this point in process.
okay. So we leave as soon as we rested then? We're all rested? Or
Sounds like a plan.
you're rested?
So,
Okay.
question to the party. Do we want to order a couple of apple tarts for the road?
I mean, Kazia literally has a full tray in front of her.
Like
Yeah, for
that's
the night.
like that's gonna last long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to how quickly she passes the fuck out.
I've been doing good on my checks.
Keep giving her drinks.
You want things to go sour?
No. I just
Oh, Speaking of sour, Kazia, you still have those apples in your pocket. Or in your...
Oh yeah,
Me in my mouth.
I pulled the apples out.
What the hell are these?
Apples.
From where?
The deeps of the depth.
The what of the what?
The place where I gave the water to the horses. Or the horses to the water.
The mayor?
They don't smell great.
Why are
They
they
don't
tiny?
taste bad.
I mean, they
They
look
smell
like
worse than my
perfectly
dying
ripe-
lung.
They look like perfectly ripe little tiny red apples.
They fit in my hand so nicely. Look.
Oh
And
god.
she like holds them out to everybody.
Because
Or
they
hold
smell
an
worse
apple.
than my old lung.
They don't smell bad. I never said
Okay.
they smelled bad.
I thought you said
They just look like regular tiny little red apples.
they were sour earlier.
Well, that's what she tasted. She never.
Oh, that type. Okay.
Oh, sour, not smelly.
Well,
This
there-
was
okay.
When she ate them, they tasted very bitter and sour.
Okay.
This was
I
the
thought you meant
best-
sour, like spoiled sour. Okay.
No. Sorry.
Gotcha.
This was the best apple I had had until these apple tarts came into my life. As she grabs another one.
Maybe you should have them made into a tart before we leave.
Maybe these tarts are the apples.
One way to find out.
Could ask.
Oh, what does Anna eat an apple?
No, I actually take one up to Bog
Mm-hmm.
if he's still at the counter, and I was like, Bog, do you know what these are?
Yes, those are devil crab apples. They grow profusely in the Mare of Dead Men.
Are they edible? Are they safe?
Oh yeah, perfectly edible.
Do you think we could have these made into a tart for our little goblin friend there? I'd happy to pay a little extra as a commission fee.
Sorry, what was that, Don?
I asked if he could make them or have them made into a tart. And then I offered to pay as a commission fee.
Just Gristle Pete will make them up for you.
That would be fantastic. Please, I'd be happy to reimburse you for some materials.
Just talk to Gristle Pete about it. He runs the kitchens.
May I go see him and ask him?
You got free reign to go wherever you need to.
All right, I go to where I saw Gristle Pete come from earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you make your way down, around, up, and into right around here.
Is he immediately visible, or do I need to look for him?
Oh yeah, he's there. He's just cooking away.
Excuse me, Pete.
Yes?
These, and I hold it up. These, as I learned, they are called devil crab apples. Could you by chance make these into a tart for our goblin friend who loves your tarts so much?
Oh, I absolutely can. I haven't done it before, but I can do it now.
I would be very grateful. We have more back at our table when you get time. Please, no rush. I understand you're a busy man.
Oh, just send them
and
back.
I'd happily, I'll happily give you some coin to reimburse you some materials. I know it's not probably common for you to get a commission from a traveler.
Send them on back with about 5 silver pieces, and I'll have them ready by morning.
Thank you, sir. And I'll leave the kitchen, and I'll relay that to Kaja, and I'll put them on a tray with 5 silver.
Okay. Anything else before you go for your rest?
Nothing for me.
I'm going to take the silence as a no from everyone else.
Rest.
Oh, I said nothing.
No, I said, yeah, I know.
Oh.
I got yours. I said from everyone else.
Yeah, I'm good to rest. Alright, thanks.
All right. So, yep. You rest. You readjust Double D's depletion.
That sounds so sad.
He's been depleted.
That's what we're calling it these days. Okay.
Hey.
Deplete, deplete.
When you get bit by a vampire, you kind of lose some of your maximum hit points. And he had lost 13 of them.
God.
What is that like?
And he probably enjoyed all 13 of those points being lost.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, never mind. God damn it, broccoli.
You have the headset plugged into your USB hub or directly into your laptop. That's probably your problem. You need to find an open port on your actual laptop for it. Because it went from not giving you signal to a weird humming. It was getting a lot of mind noise out of it. And you might need to reset your thing with it. right, so you all get your rest. And I'll wait until I'm not being double back on a speaker. You all good? All right. Well, you want to test your mic?
Hello?
There we go. So, morning comes, and as promised, there's a fresh tray of devil crab apple tarts on the tables, waiting for you. There's some new visitors in, some humans traveling the roads. They look like low-level merchants, like just trying to get into the business, trying to maybe get with one of the guilds or something. But they're just chilling, having some breakfast. Like they're just stopping briefly on the road before traveling out again. It is nightfall. You guys just slept throughout the day for Nari's sake.
Among these travelers, is there a taller male among them? The one closest to my height is the one I'm inquiring about.
Yeah, there's one that's roughly your height.
I'm gonna very intently observe his attire, his features, and just kind of keep that as a mental image.
Okay. So he walks mostly straight backed, tall, chest out, exuding confidence as one kind of needs to for being a business person, a merchant. His clothes are not squalid, but not like really high class. They're like maybe mid range, but he dons them up with like a nice cloak and whatnot to kind of make himself look higher than his station almost. But he carries himself well. He talks well. He always, looks people in the eye when he's talking. He's basically doing everything that a good merchant should do. But then you see his boots, and his boots are that of a farmer. Because he hasn't quite gotten to upgrade his boots yet. So, Kazia, do you take your tray of devil apple tarts?
Oh, yes. I individually wrap each one in a piece of cloth and put it in my haversack. And
Okay.
then strap for Helio into the haversack papoose part.
Okay.
And it is time to hit the roads, Jax.
All right, Thrick and Thrack are they see you guys are coming. They start pulling the horses out to saddle them in and hitch them into the wagon. They Thrack takes the wagon and wheels it back out as Thrick grabs the horses and brings them out, and then they both harness and tack and all that fun jazz to the wagon. You hear the saber kind of grumble and almost as if it's hungry because it's kind of been a little while since it's been fed.
I'll
Did you
chitter.
click off for everybody or just me?
Huh? Did what?
It roboted out.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't hear a robot, but I was the only one talking, so I don't know.
As I walk downstairs towards the cart, I'll chitter, calm, safety, soon.
It kind of calms down a bit. It stops growling at least. So back on the road. On the road again.
Here we go on the road again.
And if there's any meat left over from Von Richten's supply in his haversack, I will feed that as we're riding.
Okay. So you feed the tiger the last of Van Richten's meat supplies. You have a regular team on the horses now, so one day we'll get you there.
Yeah.
You actually made some good travel time because you have actual draft horses on your wagon.
Man, that was a good 50 gold.
Yup.
I'm making progress.
So, as morning rises, you set up the tent areas off of the cart. So you go over on this side, on these fields. Onyx, do you want to
Yes.
risk trying to let the tiger out? It has been cramped up in there the entire time you've known it, and who knows how much longer beyond that.
So, team, idea.
I like it already.
Okay, that's one vote. Our newest companion, I feel like, could use a bit of a walk and exercise break. How do you all feel about letting her out?
I like it already.
I second the motion.
Okay. If you guys could protect the horses, protect yourselves, I will wait for you to be in position. Tell me when you're ready. I'll open the gate to its pen.
Do you want to
And
feed it a few charges of bacon to make sure that it doesn't think
I
I'm
have
its
the
snack?
I have the last of our bacon in hand.
Onyx is prepared.
It's really not meant to be. It's meant more of as an incentive.
How about I go
I-
take the horses to be watered and fed?
Just-
Oh god, that's a big token! That's huge!
Aw.
God damn it, Don. Aww.
So when everyone's in position, I'll offer some bacon, and I'll try to chitter the general idea of
It's not food.
walk, stretch, friends, hunt and return.
All right. So you hear a growl of acquiescence, and she awaits the opening of the door.
Is everyone ready?
How ready can you be when you're opening up a, saber-tooth tiger who's adorable? Meow meow, adorable.
Please don't do that.
Meow meow is very offensive to their people.
I would tell you what you said, but I'm pretty sure you're the wrong color to blush.
Oh god.
We saw you turn red yesterday. You would do it again.
Okay.
All right. So when everyone's ready, I will open the gate and I'll kind of like swing it open, and I'll be behind it as I open it.
Okay. She does not attack you. She runs off towards the forest area up here and quickly vanishes from sight.
Hopefully she comes back.
I really kind of want to do this. I'm going to say 60 feet. I'm going to
Okay.
run with her.
Do you drop down to all fours or do you stay bipedal?
Whatever's going to give me the speed.
Well, as a tabaxi, either or. It's more flavor.
I'll stay bipedal as long as I can. If I have to like parkour or climb a tree or whatever, I'll go all fours.
That's it. You keep your 60 feet. If she knows you're there, which she probably does, she doesn't like go out of her way to acknowledge it. But she's running. You watch her chase down various animals unsuccessfully. She's just enjoying being free for the moment. It does not take her long at all to get to the forest area. You notice the familiarity of that forest as the Crypt Garden Forest, where you were before.
Does it? Is there that weird greenish fog or anything like that?
There is.
Does it smell acrid?
You smell the acrid odor, but the fog seems to part around you and your tiger, as if it's a controlled entity within the forest, and that being recognized by the dragon that lives there, it is almost not wanting to harm you.
I keep this fact in my head, and I just kind of I nod to myself and say, "Okay, calm."
And once the saber enters the forest, you see she goes immediately into hunt mode. And if you weren't a tabaxi, you wouldn't even know how to spot her. But your people have used very similar hunting tactics. You're for as far as you know the entirety of the tabaxi line. So you know that while she may hunt from the ground and you guys would hunt from like the trees or strategic vantage points, you know what to look for in her hunt pattern, and you watch her hunt.
I'll try to stick to trees, not interfere, and just observe.
Yeah. So as you're going, you see, let's see, what would be a good animal for her to take down? You see, I know what she sees. She sees, I've lost it briefly. There we go. She sees, and you see it as well, a small group of small, what initially appeared to look like bunnies, like wild hair. But when they turn their heads, you notice that they have a horn on their heads. And you see, as she almost like making next to no noise, just picks one off without even alerting the others. And she quietly eats it elsewhere. And then she does this over the next hour 3 more times.
I just keep my tree line distance and observe. I just let her hunt, run.
Yep, she goes, gets her fill, with next to no real effort. Her stealth abilities are just, there. You see she kind of stalks up behind a black bear without alerting it and goes right past it. She finds some more smaller prey, stuff that's real easy to take down just to sate her hunger and to basically just stretch out her muscles and legs and all that. And the final beast that she goes after is a boar. A boar. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is this a regular boar or is this like a
Nah, it's a
like
regular.
a large? Okay.
It's a regular, but it's been around a while. It's got gnarly tusks. You feel this might be the one that took out the famed hero Baratheon. And she very, very effortlessly takes it down. Like, she makes her presence known just at that split second. And this is a tactic you're familiar with, Don, because that fear that a hunter sees before its prey dies is something that your people relish in. And she picks the body up in her large maw and drops it beneath the tree you are hiding in. And she moves to one end and begins to feed, almost inviting you to join her.
I'll slink down the tree, and I'll approach and I'll stop a few feet away, and I'll wait for her to nod and acknowledge again.
She does.
And I'll just take a small piece of the boar.
Okay. You are now eating side by side with your saber, and you feel the link go from friend adjacent to friendly.
Huzzah!
She is not under any control. She is choosing for now to partner with you.
Me and my cat, we're fighting cats.
And as it gets to about midnight is when she's ready to head back. She's done her stretching and all that. She's giving no like indication that she's gonna like attack anyone when you get back. So you feel she may not need to be kept in the wagon anymore.
I'll take the tusks of the boar. If I have to carve them out with a dagger or whatever, I'll take the tusks, and then I'll calmly walk back with her.
Yeah. You've got the tusks are about, I'd say, 2.5 feet long a piece, and they kind of they're so. This boar's been around so long and has been unchallenged for so long that its tusks kind of curve back over themselves a bit, kind of like ram horns do.
Mm-hmm.
So, do with that as you will. So while all that's going on, back at the wagons, or at the wagon. Oh, sorry, it would be because you rest during the day, it'd be about noon, 1 o'clock, sorry. I'm used to normal rest schedules for D&D. So Nari is, of course, in under one of the tent areas, or whatever you want to call them, with double D. Your hunger isn't strong. So it's like at this point it would be a choice to feed. It's not like a hey, I need to feed before I snap type situation. So it'll be entirely up to you, and each time you feed, you have a chance of getting more information. But remember, Double D is trusting you with your feedings.
Yeah, I don't want to push that. Especially with him not here.
Just saying, it's there.
Man's flying right now.
Yes, he is. I
He
gotta,
believes he can fly.
like, he is one of only 4 people on the plane.
Wow.
He sent a,
Wow.
he sent a
Wow.
picture.
That's legroom.
So Nari's gonna skip the biting for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the feeding, biting anyway.
All right, so
Oh,
that's
nip.
what Nari and Double D are doing during the day.
Dragon!
Faye
Dragon.
and Kazia.
I want to
I
clean
don't-
up the back of the wagon.
What was that?
I want to clean up the back of the wagon where our saber-tooth friend has been.
Well, yeah, you notice that there's quite a bit of waste in there. Rat meat, physical waste.
Poop. There's poop.
Well, I'll try not to go poop. But, okay.
Look, I've been watching R play a lot of Ark. I'm used to it by now.
While she does the
Defecating all over the place.
while she does the cleaning up, I'm doing the diggy through all of Van Ripton's personal belongings inside of the wagon.
So there weren't that many personal effects left, seeing as the saber, once it realized he was dead, went to fucking town.
Oh.
Well, mixed in with the poop and the pee and the meat scraps is just torn up like traveling gear.
No books, no papers.
Nope, not there.
Can I investigate the car to see if there's any secret hidden components or compartments?
Absolutely.
Let me have a roll.
Did jeez.
Rolling the dice. I rolled the hay.
No, that's Nari and Double D.
I mean that was the deal I made to be able to feed on him. So
Oh my!
So there's no hidden compartments in the back where the saber was, but up in the front area in the seat, you do find a loose board. And when you open the compartment, you do find a small pouch that has a contract with a dwarf. You can tell it's a dwarf because it's in common up until the signatures, and it's dwarven runes for the other signature, and the first signature is of, you see the signature is a very fancy flourish of Rictavio, and it is for the to acquire a short sword that has been silvered from a
Short sword.
merchant in Waterdeep.
Too bad we can't go back to Waterdeep.
It's been 5 years.
That's what I say. I would go to Waterdeep right now if you would let me.
Man, it's not like we could just walk back over there and be like, "Hey, motherfuckers, you miss
We
us?"
could.
yeah.
We could sneak back into Waterdeep. It's been 5 years. Nari, you look a little different. A little.
Just a little.
A lot.
She looks different. I got a new body.
Faye got a new body.
Yeah, well, no, the Blackstaff made her that body.
Yeah, no. So they would
Yeah,
know me
well,
by
it's the
just
black staff.
sniffing me.
She like, we gotta get. I mean, likes the black staff, but the black staff we know likes Onyx. So, or Onyx likes the black staff. I'm not quite sure if it's reciprocated.
She tolerates my presence.
More than mine.
You're tolerated. Affectionately.
And we all know where I need to go.
To the dock ward.
Anyways, but we go in the wrong direction. So, but I keep this in mind about a silver looking, if we could find a silver, we might be able to fulfill this contract and strike up a deal.
Oh no, that's the contract that it's already paid for. It's just once it's done, you go present the bill of sale and you pick it up.
Ah, okay, I got you. So I put it back into the little secret compartment and go, dang it, for a vampire hunter, he doesn't have much good stuff.
I mean,
Sure.
the silver sword is good stuff.
Okay,
There's
yes, but
silver sword cane, which is silvered.
and a saber with silver teeth. I mean, I get it, but he doesn't have interesting, cool contraptments.
Well, because he didn't really need them. He kept all the cool stuff in his abode in Barovia that you haven't had a chance to go to.
I don't want to go back to Barovia.
But someone has to.
Yeah.
Make it Nari.
Not me.
It has to be me.
Just have her send snail mail through Barovia. The portals.
Oh,
Just a letter tied to a snail.
I
Not
was-
even physical snail.
I was gonna ask, does Nari and Strahd have like a telepathic link at all?
If you do, it hasn't come into play yet.
Okay.
We've been watching way too many vampire movies for you to know that.
Look,
I mean, look, I'm the last goblin of Barovia. I don't feel like being the last goblin of Barovia.
Last dead goblin Barovia.
I have a line I have to keep up.
Alright, so about noon, 1 o'clock, Onyx and the Saber come back. And Onyx, did you put the tusks in your pack, or are you just carrying them because of their size?
I'm carrying them at the moment.
Okay. So you see that Onyx does have a pair of tusks in his hands.
Successful hunt.
You could say that. I hold up the tusks and I say, I have plans.
Oh?
You gonna make a blowing horn out of it?
I was thinking jewelry, actually.
Ooh, jewelry, huh?
Biggest,
Hmm.
the biggest bone earrings ever.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
oh, oh! Spiky codpiece of doom.
Ow.
Ow.
I'm sorry, I
curve
played too
back.
much Munchkin.
That's
Yeah.
the curve. That's no longer a cod piece of doom. That's a cod piece of Hello Dolly.
Ah.
I goosed up the ass.
Fade just
you-
kind of looks at him and goes, I miss my horns.
So now that I've had time to look at them after harvesting them, you say they curve back. So I assume if I turn them sideways, they make a circle, or no, a circle shape.
More like an oval.
Okay, Onyx just kind of contemplates how he can have these commissioned and crafted into something.
Okay. I mean, there's plenty of crafters in Neverwinter. It is the jewel of the north.
So party, how are you reacting to this thing walking free?
He ain't eating me, so I'm cool.
Yeah, she's perfectly fine. She just lays down next to the cart, not disturbing anyone.
Oh, good kitty.
I would try to pet her, but that would lose a hand.
Only one way to find
Probably an arm.
I'm not going to pet the cat unless I'm specifically told by Onyx, who says the cat said it's okay for me to pet her.
Oh, I need to feed her.
God damn it!
Speaking of feeding,
Let her warm up to us all.
well, I hope she can smell that we cleaned out the back of the cart.
Oh, she noticed.
Yeah, welcome.
So Aurora needs feeding. What do you plan on feeding to Aurora? Once the dogs make it safe to talk again.
God damn this wind.
Yep.
I'll go lean up against the cart near the saber and just start taking my rest.
Okay. So Nari summons her bats and offers them to Aurora, and Aurora, like a furry, winged, freaking food processor, just goes apeshit.
Well then,
God damn it. God damn it, Onyx. So yeah, it's a literal bloodbath as blood rains over the area as Aurora just, goes just completely ape, eating these bats that are summoned for her consumption. And she leaves not a bat behind. She leaves parts of bats, but she kills them all.
I should get used to being covered in blood, but I'm not yet.
Roll a d10. There are 3 wings that are intact enough to be of whatever use you want to use for. Okay. You can attempt to do that at rest, or you can wait till you get to Neverwinter and see if someone can do it for you. All right. So to hurry this along, because I don't want to do random encounters, we're going to travel by map. Hey, look, you're in Neverwinter.
Wee!
There's a montage. We all sang and danced and everything. It was great.
Fade
Over
is
that
not
travel
singing
time, I
dance.
continue to work with the saber.
Question is, did I actually put in the map that I wanted to put in? No, I did not, because it's me and I'm dumb. Alright. So now I gotta find my map of Neverwinter again. know I downloaded it. Where did I put it though? That's the question. Twitch. Let's get a bunch of things in here. Where are they? No, not this little peak. No, I hate when I lose my team.
Yeah.
No, because I actually had the map of Neverwinter. I just never got around to putting it in. It was one of those things that just escaped me. Alright, so it's not in here. It would be here. Probably in here. Never. Don't make me read down the map. I'm just gonna have to read down the map. Google map of Neverwinter. Map of Neverwinter. High res, please. I want that shitty 6 by whatever. Said I don't want that. There we go. 12. It's not labeled though. Yeah, labeled map, assholes. Save image and. Page settings. 1407. Save settings. Boom. 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 Uploading the map now. Slow uploads. Oh, that would be why I was dropping frames. I'm stupid.
What?
Uploading a map
Oh.
You know,
drops frames like a beast. Because I'm stupid.
corrupt the frames.
Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of frames right now. Sorry about the dropped frames, everyone. I forgot that I don't have the upload capacity to do what I just did. 'Cause not great.
It's okay.
All right, so switch over to the map. Welcome to Neverwinter. You are coming
Oh, wow,
in
it's massive.
from this side. That's the Jewel of the North. You are coming in from this road here. It's the high road. That's just the way the map is drawn. It's tilted 90 degrees. And as you approach, a group of riders comes out. The riders who come out to meet you are the Guard of Neverwinter. You see within this small retinue of guards some humans. There's 10 people coming out to meet you. So there's 2 humans, an elf, a tiefling, a dwarf, a air ganassi, 2 tabaxi, an eladrin elf, and a what looks like it could be a tabaxi but is not. You've never come across a creature like this, but it looks like it's tabaxi, only different, if that makes any sense. I'm getting the actual description of it right now. Clear options. There we go. So, where are we? Bam. Oh, sorry, had it wrong. Does not look like a tabaxi. It is a short little green guy, but taller than a goblin, with very goblin-esque features, as if a goblin fucked an elf.
Wow, that's a description.
Except this one's short and green, with elvish ears and more of an elvish nose instead of a goblin nose. Sorry, I got the Verdan mixed cross with another.
Oh, what is a verdant? I like that. Sounds like a verdant.
Is it green and very, very mean?
No. No, but he's taller than Kazia, wearing the leathers of the Neverwinter Guard, and yeah, looks again like a goblin fucked an elf.
That's the story for
Well,
another
that's the
time.
Verdan. But what can I say?
I say we need to find lodging, and then.
Well, you're still dealing with the fact that these people are riding out to you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So the dwarf leads them, and he stops the riders with enough distance, seeing a saber traveling with you in the open.
Welcome to Neverwinter. How can we help you? Note that if that animal's gonna be a problem, we're gonna have to take care of the problem.
Which animal?
My ears twitch, but otherwise I'm unfazed.
I'm talking about the saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, no trouble.
All right. Well, welcome to Neverwinter. What's your business with Neverwinter?
Our immediate needs would be shelter from travel. We're looking for information. As you can see, a rather strange traveling group. We're adventurers looking for work and information.
We're always in need of adventurers here in Neverwinter.
Yes.
All I hear is somebody's mouse.
Family.
Just mute yourself. I don't care what you're doing over there. Just mute yourself while you're doing it. Like, literally, all I'm hearing is your nee from your freaking mouse wheel. I'm not being the asshole here. Hell.
Well, we've got all types here in Neverwinter. So you might find what you're looking for. If you're looking for... let's see, I gotta find that freaking... So if you're looking for merchant style stuff, head on up to the west along the coast to the Tarmaloon Trade House. If you're looking for magical information, head on over to the Cloak Tower. But be careful of the chasm. We have it sealed off, but you never know.
The chasm. Sorry, we're new to Neverwinter. That little detail, please.
The chasm is where the spell plague erupted and kind of initially destroyed Neverwinter quite a long time ago. When Mount Hope now erupted, it caused a very, very bad spell plague, if you will. So it turned citizens into monsters, animals into monsters, undead into monsters. Basically, it's made a whole bunch of monsters. But thanks to lots of magic, lots of clerical abilities, all that fun jazz, the chasm has been walled off. But be careful, you can enter it, but getting back out a little iffy.
I appreciate the warning.
But if you got nothing that we need to worry about, and so far you're being pretty truthful, you're welcome to enter to Protector's Enclave.
Can you recommend accommodations not only for us, but for our saber?
For the saber, I don't know of any of the inns that would take in a saber, but you might want to try.
He thinks for a second.
You can try over by the Cloak Tower. There's a place where there used to be a tower that fell. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that incident, but a couple of newer inns, if you will, have popped up. You're more than welcome to check there. Other than that, she might have to sleep outside in the wilds. Kinda can't have that running around the streets of Neverwinter, if you catch my drift.
No, that's entirely fair.
And everyone give me perception checks.
Coming right up.
Okay. Except you all have good enough perception checks. You see that the walls surrounding Neverwinter, at least from what you can see, are heavily damaged, but being refortified from the inside. You see on the parapet towers for the walls that there are defenses there, not quite cannons, but also not quite trebuchets and ballistas. These are almost magic. They appear magical almost, but you can tell that there's no magic in them. And so that's what you're dealing with there, as far as the defenses of Neverwinter go.
Can we check to see if anyone knows if Mert or anyone that we know from 5 years ago is around and Neverwinter?
You can ask them if they know of any of them.
Hey, is Mert here?
We don't really allow the Lords of Waterdeep into the city, but he does have a bank here.
Can you point me to it?
So what you want to do, you want to head over to the Black Lake District. You're going to cross the Winged Wyvern Bridge over past Castle Never. Keep going north beyond that, and you'll be in the Black Lake District.
And we're here, right?
You're at the gate right here. Yep.
Okay.
As we all ping.
I take Virgilio, put him in my papoose, and say, let's find shelter. And I'm headed to the Black Lake District.
So yes, Onyx, the two tabaxi that are riding with them do look at you, but only as of guards doing their job.
Okay, so what I take from that is other tabaxi are not necessarily a rarity for them, or they don't care.
One of the two. It's one of the two, but you won't know unless you investigate through Neverwinter. So the guard walks or rides alongside your wagon, getting you into Protector's Enclave.
As we get to the gate,
Yes.
I'll have the saber get in the cart.
Okay. She does. She understands why, and she hops in and just lays down.
Like I said, gentlemen, there should not be any problem.
They all kind of nod and are kind of impressed at how on how well the saber acts, because they're not used to that whenever a large creature like that is brought anywhere near Protector's Enclave, let alone Neverwinter itself. So as you walk in, or as you ride into Protector's Enclave, it's so different from any city you've ever been in before. You hear just the cacophony of sound is so much worse than it was in Waterdeep, and there's just so many more people within Neverwinter. And as you pass some of the inns and taverns as you're making your way towards Black Lake, you do hear some of the following.
I want to eat dwarves.
I want you to know I'm here to stab you. 'Cause I'm a goblin, yeah. And now you will die.
Killing time. Cut your guts open and watch him spill onto the floor. Come on, Orky, let's go raiding. Ooh, ooh. Everybody. Ooh. Stab somebody. Ooh. Tell me why you can't go out eating humans. Tell me why. 'Cause if you want to be a raider, you gotta go kill some dwarves.
Oh my god.
You hear through various inns along the way and notice flyers for the various bands under the Orc Street label.
I'm gonna need all of those voice clips for personal reasons.
Nope.
I'm gonna need them all.
There are no fewer than 20 orc bands right now within Neverwinter. And one of them's a goblin band.
Oh my god. Your brain was like, I'm gonna do something tonight, and boy, how did you ever.
I mean, there's a reason for the time skip. We had to give time for the bands to come together and branch out and, get everything going.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Get the bands back together.
Team, I think our question's been answered. I think our Kundrakar orcs have done well for themselves.
Somebody has, hopefully.
So you make your way to the Black Lake District. And what were you going to Black Lake for, honey? For the bank?
Yes.
Yeah, you find that there's a couple of different banks here. One of which is the Bank of Mert.
I go to the Bank of Mert with my account paperwork
Mm-hmm.
in hand and hand it over to the lady.
Wow, just assuming it's a lady working at the bank.
Hand it over to the, to the
To the bank
person,
teller?
to the bank employee.
So you wait patiently in line as other customers are being served. And then when you get to the counter, the gnome that is there accepts your paperwork and goes,
Oh, well, this is no account. Let's look it up in our filing records here.
and he pulls out a crystal ball and starts going through it, trying to match up records. Oh, wow. Wow. You're not making a withdrawal, are you?
Balance inquiry, please.
How much did you put in?
Originally,
Yes.
let me get my book. Into the Bank of Merc, 187.
87,000?
Yes.
Okay. A second to do some calculations here. and before maintenance fees.
Yeah. God.
You said 184K? Okay. Calculate. That's not right. Hang on.
Have I graduated out of a not junior account?
Let me do what I'm doing. That just does not seem right.
Are you adding interest or?
Yeah, I'm actually in an interest calculator. It just doesn't seem right. Wow, compound interest sucks. So on your initial investment of 184,000 gold pieces over the length of span about 5 years, with a 5.6% interest rate compounded monthly, you have a total balance of 243,297 gold.
Wait, 243.
297.
What was that interest rate? Damn.
5.6.
But no deposits recently?
In this account, no, but there is another account for this name.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that would be me.
So let's see. Initial bump. A monthly left. Reasonable amount. That's more like it. So this other account was opened shortly after this one, a couple of months actually. Initial investment shows 200,000 with a 100,000 monthly contribution, 2.5% rate, annual compounding. On this account, that we're going to need verification for those. Before I can give you that number, how can we really confirm that you're really who you say you are?
I pull out a bottle of my spicy potato water and hold it up because it has my picture on it.
How about we just give me your hand for a second?
I pass over my grody goblin boogered fingered hand.
Ew.
They take your hand and they put it on the crystal ball, and the crystal ball flashes green. Okay, confirmation successful. Your total balance in this separate account labeled that's an interesting label. The account is labeled sorry for the name change, you disappeared. The total balance is 6,533,875 gold.
Say that one more time, a little bit slower.
6,533,875 gold. It seems the co-owner of the account has been keeping up with their monthly deposits.
Ah, Orc Tyson?
I just lean in and be like, see?
Just that smug cartoon coming out of the side of the screen going, see? And then squeaking back out. So, yes, this does appear that Orc Tyson has kept up his end of year agreement for the last 5 years.
Can you send a message to the co-owner of this account that Kazia is alive?
Yes, we can. We can make a note right here in your account. And she does. She scrawls it on a scroll and just shoves it inside the crystal ball.
and I know I can't pull all that out right now.
I mean, you can, it would take some time, but yes, we can withdraw all of it for you if you wish to close out the account.
No. I just wish to make sure that I have enough money for while I'm at Neverwinter. Do you have some kind of credit that I can flash to people to get them to let me just take things off of the shelf and deduct it from this account?
Oh, you want the Neverwinter Express card by Mert? Yes, we can set one of those up.
Yes, please.
A Murdex is. Did you really just invent a Murdex?
Yes, I did.
Murdex.
Charge it!
Never leave Neverwinter without it.
What's in your wallet?
Don't
So-
advertise for the competition.
Look, I'm part of a credit union, so.
So
Back to my
yeah,
bank in my
you
lifetime.
goes into the back and let's see. We want this to be a Furbold. A Furbold comes out from the back, wearing spectacles, normal size, not little reader glasses. Like a nice business attire on, and looks way better than Mert. And he comes out with this nice little crafted wooden box. He holds it out for you, opens it up, and inside, made of mithril, is a little card that fits in your pocket or in your pouch, with your name on it. A set of elven runes for basically your credit card number. And on the back, a little magic strip that will light up and allow you to purchase anything you need so long as you have the appropriate balance in your account.
I look at him and I nod. No one else came with me to the bank, did they?
I think everybody was with you. Because especially Onyx, he poked his head next to you and said, "Told you."
Yeah, new city. You expect this to immediately scatter?
Especially when they wanted to make sure your bank account was intact. Since you the money mama right now, you the sugar goblin.
I am the sugar goblin. She turns and she goes, "Dinner's on me tonight, guys."
We're gonna have to start calling you Sweet Green.
God damn it.
Sweet greens.
Oh, wait. I have a sound for this.
Cha-ching.
Down the hills, y'all.
On the bills, y'all.
It's great. It's great.
Let's find a place to sleep. I think we can afford it.
Especially one that's gonna accommodate our saber.
I'll pay the extra. I'll pay the pet handling fees.
The pet handling fees. Good.
Is that just shipping and handling, or just the handling?
I say we find the fanciest place to eat and make sure the saber wants for nothing. For Helio, you need anything? I mean, she should start going crazy.
I mean, I'm at your discretion, boss.
What you need? Do you need something? What is your heart's desire?
Be a real boy.
I've been trying. You have to be a good boy. You gotta be a good boy to be a real boy.
But I am a good boy.
I know you're the bestest boy.
Hey,
We just gotta, we
Well,
just,
man.
we just gotta convince all the gods that you are.
Every
Oh, yeah,
single
you
individual
are
one.
not spoiled for choice on where to go. Here in the Black Lake District, you do have the Driftwood Tavern. You have the Beached Leviathan.
What's
So
the fanciest of all of them?
The fanciest fanciest of all of them, I would have to assume would be probably, if I had to guess, would be the Moonstone Mask.
And
Ooh.
wooden ducks for everybody.
And what?
Wooden ducks for everybody.
Jesus.
Of course.
They still got hers.
New wooden ducks. And I'll get even one for Nari that fits the new current situation. That fits inside of the double D duck.
What?
Whoa, hello.
Excuse
What?
me?
I mean, I know money can buy a lot, but okay.
Interlocking ducks.
Oh. So
That's
You're-
slightly better.
you're gonna get me fucking ducks?
Yes.
With
Okay.
mood strings.
And then she looks at Onyx and she goes, "You know what I forgot about the entire time we're in? Well, I guess we didn't have all of our stuff. As we start leaving the bank, I pull out my laser,
Oh yeah, your laser pointer.
my laser pointer
Coco.
that was built by
By Fizzgig.
Fizzgig's finger pointer,
Fizzgig's fingy pointer.
and she puts it out like right in the middle of the street, in the best mood that she's been in a while."
So Don, do your check for both yourself and the saber, since the saber can kind of see it.
Oh god.
Which roll is this? And I don't know what to roll for. Well, I do have a saber sheet. Okay.
I would have to go with wisdom saving throw. Since
Oh.
you're trying to fight the urges that come over you. So you make yours.
Is there an elephant that I can feed the saber?
Not that you can see.
I'm obviously not at the moment, but elephant meat. I'm like making a list. I'm like, we need some elephant meat, some boar meat. We can upgrade. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna have spinners on the
Elephant
wheels. Mammoth meat. I'm gonna trick out the things that I'm gonna trick it out.
I believe she's going to ye old pimp your ride.
I'm gonna pimp out that ride. Yeehaw!
On a ride.
So, the saber, sees the red laser thing as it comes over the door for the wagon, and she temporarily goes nuts trying to get it while being inside the wagon.
I chitter and alternate between cat chitter and comment about what's going on to calm her.
Gotcha. Animal handling. She calms down. Yeah, she calms down and settles going. You hear her grumble in feline about that damn dot. I will slay it. I will kill it. I will eat it.
Kaja,
We need to get to the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker with the ducks, and we're going to that place. Come on, y'all, we got things to do.
So, because he has a target. Got it.
No.
Yeah.
so in the middle of all of her plans that she's spewing, I pull her aside and say, Kaja, while I appreciate your good mood, the red dot.
I want
let's,
to turn it off.
Yeah, let's be careful around the saber.
Oh, I forgot that was a cat too.
Wow.
Let's
Heavens, the Murgatroyd woman.
you
Wow.
did give me an idea though. That could be a targeting beacon for someone we don't like.
Train her to go for the dot.
Nice. I
Wow.
like this.
Wow.
It tracks, like, run with it.
Look, they did it in Jurassic Park with the raptor. I can do it with a saber.
Fair enough.
I go, all right, you can train the saber. And she hands over the finger laser.
I finally caught the dot.
Oh.
my god.
Onyx
Oh
has
my
successfully captured the red dot.
Just had to be clever about it.
Good lord.
We'll work on this together, Kaja.
I want to become friends with a cat, but it's okay. We can wait.
It takes time. She's kind of warmed up a little bit to the party, I would think, in the days of traveling.
I'm going to feed her with all the food ever.
So you guys make your way towards the Moonstone Mask.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the Moonstone Mask is up here, by the way. So yeah, you make your way back past Castle Never, over the Dolphin Bridge to the Hall of Justice, past the Tormaloon Trade House. Nari stops, seeing the Tormaloon Trade House.
No, I just looked at the map and realized that the Moonstone Mask is over water.
It is.
Problem, Nari.
I mean, you can't be in moving water.
Okay.
No restrictions for being on an island with moving water around it.
Okay.
Wait,
Like,
that's
you've
the
gone
thing.
over 2 bridges so far.
Yes, indeed. Moving water is a thing for vampires.
Yep. It's
What?
like acted to them.
Uh-huh. You
I
did
mean,
not...
we can always
that's-
just carry in fresh grave dirt for you.
But that's why whenever Dracula travels, he travels in his coffin. Because this way he's not traveling over the water. He has someone else carry him across.
Huh.
You learned
About that.
something.
Running
And-
water to a vampire is like throwing acid on him.
So, like Wizard of Oz.
Worse, because to a vampire, it's basically it's because moving water is pure, standing water is stagnant and disease filled.
And mucky.
It's the dichotomy of death and life.
Yep.
So you arrive at the Moonstone Mask.
How many rooms we need? Everyone want their own room?
As
Yeah,
you
oh,
enter,
no.
you see that the entire staff is composed by only females wearing glowing moonstone trim masks and sheer black gowns.
Ooh.
They are friendly and they appear wise. And you see many table games going on where they are very often playing against people and more often than not winning.
Mm-hmm.
You see that they all wear the same type of amulet around their neck. And all the cooks are male. Everyone that comes out of the kitchen that's preparing food is male.
The boobs are a distraction.
Oh, very much so.
Not to me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get us some rooms. Everyone want a bath? Nari, can you
Sounds
have a
nice.
bath?
I don't see why I couldn't have a bath.
We need to get you I'll get you a handful of dirt to put in the water. It'll be all right.
I don't think that's how it works.
No. That would kind of defeat the purpose, dear.
I'm just trying to, and then she kind of makes the vampire teeth with just her 2 fingers. Just trying to make you happy. With the,
Lord. Kazia, you're a treasure.
I wonder if there's an ever-filling goblet of blood, she says, kind of whispers to herself.
What?
A goblet that just refills itself with blood.
I mean, you can try to find that at a magic shop.
She's just whispering things to herself that she thinks the party might need.
Or go to the cloak tower and talk to the mages held within.
She's just punch drunk over the fact that she has so much money right now.
Yeah.
I'm just a poor Barovian goblin.
You is not poor.
You is not poor.
I was a poor Barovian goblin.
You is the Harry Potter of Barovian goblins.
Wow.
All because of spicy potato water. I hope it's still a 50-50 deal.
It's a lucrative business.
Alright, so I go to a counter to get rooms for everybody. Except I'm gonna make the assumption that Gigi and Nari are in the same room and just get one room because we're not pretending anymore.
So,
I mean,
room.
safe
4
assumption.
rooms with bathtubs.
Now, that can be easily arranged.
Yeah, Onyx gets his own room.
And perhaps some stable space or
Oh,
some running
stable space. Stable spaces. We have a horse and a carriage. And
2 horse, 1 carriage.
2 horse, 1 carriage, and a friend of the feline persuasion that's not a tabaxi.
I mean, you can just say it. Saber-tooth tiger.
We got a saber-toothed tiger that we gotta make sure has, saber-toothed tiger things. You know a butcher? I'm thinking of an elephant.
Well, there are plenty of butchers, but not for that kind of meat. Here at the Mask, we serve many kinds of meat dishes done to order. Everything from hot pies made of boar and veal, bacon and kidney, seafood or chicken liver. The dainty fish skewers is made with silver flashes of very, very delicious fish only found here in Neverwinter. Mussel and basil soup, chowders, turtle soup, octopus broth, mushrooms doused in an herb and garlic sauce, and scallions and fennel soaked in a parsley and mint chicken broth. For sweets, we have blackberry and apple pies, topped with cream and sliced almonds, palm-sized gooseberries, almond tarts, and when chocolate's available, strawberries in a chilled chocolate coating. Well, I am reading from the wiki for the Moonstone Mask. This is their...
But god damn it sounds tasty.
Look. I just want like a big animal, raw, served for the saber-tooth. I look at everyone else and go, just charge whatever they want to their rooms. I'm taking a bath. And then she flashes her Mert car, her Mert X.
Give me a second to get all this going. So, the rooms are 16 gold apiece, and it includes stabling services and as much food and drink as desired. So for the rest of you, if a client desires the company of one of the staff, an additional 45 gold piece will be added to the bill.
I mean, them two got each other, and she points at Double D now. If Faye and Onyx want somebody that's not each other, or someone else, whatever, I have alcohol. We're good.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Is there an additional fee for our tiger?
They will. It's considered in the stabling. They will house her separately.
And just feed her a whole big mess of animals. Make her fat and happy.
Trying to find where I would find large fucking animals.
We can do a boar.
Okay, boar I can do.
We'll do 2 boars for her.
So a boar, they'll say that they can get the domestic boar shipped over. It'll take a couple hours because it's got to come from over in the river district.
Just make sure sure the cat's happy. All the cats, both of the cats. And stress them.
Live is
Because we
fine.
need.
Actually, live is preferable if it's possible.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Live, they go, well, we can make that request, but we can't guarantee anything. It's coming from the butchers and from the farms and all that, so we don't know.
Understandable. Thank you.
Well, whole is good. Alive, whole is good. Let her. She can gnaw on it herself.
Honestly, I think you're getting a little too slap happy. Let's just get what we
This
need.
isn't even making a dent. She doesn't even have to touch the big account for this.
We're good.
I think
Tomorrow
we
is
all
what-
can vouch for ourselves for what we need.
No, you're not. Anyways,
The sugar goblin has spoken.
Big Sorlin
Anyway.
wants a bath.
to your room then. There's a bathtub, correct, lady, ma'am? Person.
Yes, all the rooms have a tub with
See.
fresh, hot, steaming water.
See?
We are one of the few cities that have internal plumbing.
Even better, look, you can have your bath and enjoy it too. And 45 gold can get you someone else to enjoy it with you. I'm just saying. Everyone
Remind me,
can
I need to
have
send a
a
letter to
happy
somebody.
night. Everyone can have a happy night.
What do you mean you have to send a letter to somebody else?
Faye wants to check up on somebody.
On who? Because Faye doesn't know about Doppelbanger.
Mm-mm.
No. She wants to see if she can send a letter out to family.
There's courier services.
Family and somebody she knew a while before she met everyone else.
You can send any message you want through the courier systems. There's various magical and non-magical courier systems.
What if I could request a crystal ball?
I mean, you can
Ah.
buy a crystal ball.
Music. Ah!
No, that's not the one I want.
I was like, oh god.
Too sad. All right, back to that one.
I'd say that was somber
I
as
haven't gone
hell.
through all the music that I acquired.
I was like,
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
these are this is music that I have the rights to. So this isn't like just from Roll20. This is music that I uploaded into Roll20. So yeah, you all have rooms with nice, fresh, hot running water. Double D goes and soaks away his weariness from the road.
Only to get weary again tonight.
Oh.
nah, they'll just do it in the tub.
Onyx.
That's-
what do you do?
not pleasant though.
It really isn't.
Onyx will take some time to relax in his room, and he'll kind of start planning out some investigation trips. He'll make some inquiries on where he can get magic things identified. I know the guards mentioned the cloak tower, but he'll inquire about more places other than the cloak tower that might have information or
Okay.
historical records.
Faye, after you do your messaging service,
She gonna go bathe.
all right, get all that grime of the road off here. I would say grime of Barovia, but that body didn't see Barovia.
Okay,
She wants to scrub that memory out.
Yeah, fair enough. You can have alcohol brought up. Get fine wine for 6 gold, fire wine for 9, Elverquist for 20, mug of ale or cider for 4 copper.
What is this Red Dragon Inn?
Dragon Inn is based on Dungeons and Dragons Inns. You can also have whatever food from the menu you want sent up. It's already covered in your room price.
She's like, she's almost tempted to swear off of alcohol because of what happened last time she drank it.
But Elverquest is ruby colored, quote, distilled from sunshine and rare summer fruits. And
Maybe
it's
just a
packed with
glass.
gold. Chip, they bring you anything you need to the room. They'll even set up a little table next to the tub for you.
Now you're playing to her vices.
Look, this is you wanted upscale. This is the most upscale tavern / inn in all of Neverwinter.
It's almost sinful.
Yeah. Welcome to Neverwinter.
Yeah, like she drinks, like,
With the exception of the Chasm and the Poor Districts, yeah, it's just parties here. It's decadence and fun and high-end expenditures.
It's Walmarket.
What?
No, Walmarket would be Waterdeep. This is more Target.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was going for the Final Fantasy VII reference.
Oh. Eh.
You know, Honeybee Inn and all. Don Corneo.
Oh! That.
Oh well.
Yeah, she's gonna order probably a bottle of the fancy stuff. Meal and dessert. Maybe a robe.
Yeah, they can send a robe and bill it to the room. You want the normal robe, the good robe, or the expensive robe?
One that's warm and fuzzy.
So the good robe.
Aww.
The color.
Purple.
So they bring up a nice purple. It's a dyed, some large furry animal dyed purple robe. That's super warm, super comfortable, very plush. It's like a nice warm hug on a cold day.
Perfect.
With just the right amount of weight to make the hug feel special.
Aww.
All she needs. What, you think I was gonna order a boyfriend? No.
No, I just figured you would have gone to Onyx's room for that.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
What's broken?
Just a couple doors down.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? What's broken? The awkwardness.
Well, there's only one way to break the awkwardness. Through conversation.
A continual awkwardness. That's my line of work. Thinking.
Kazia, what do you do?
Triple bolt my door with as many locks as possible,
Okay.
and head dive first into my bathtub with the wooden duckies with Ferhelio, and I make sure that Ferhelio, and I'm like, I'm gonna get new clothes, and just jump in with my clothes on.
Well, Ferhelio's not down for a bath because wood.
Oh no, he doesn't have,
Instead, he jumps on the bed.
which is fine by me.
Except he's having a little trouble with it because he doesn't weigh very much. This is a very plush bed. Like, he goes to jump and he sinks before he can get any sort of lift. So it's more like inch hops as he tries to jump. Like, ah, man.
Hold on, I got you. Like, Kazia, like, finishes, like, bathing quickly because she doesn't really bathe very fast or long. The opposite of me in real life. And I go and I take a running and I jump on the bed to see how high I can get for Helia to fling up.
He doesn't. You sink in as well.
Oh my god, this bed is made of like a sheep's butt.
Might be a little bit softer than that.
Wool is very, very soft. Fresh wool. Wool.
Actually,
Also very itchy.
This would just be a lot of feathers.
Downing
There's-
is much comfier.
Except prickly. There's so many feathers. I bet you like 100 ducks had to like give all of their feathers for this.
Sorry. Double D's already gone up to the room. He's soaking away his aches and pains and living the life of luxury he wishes he could live as a bard.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
But the sugar goblin about to give it to him.
Phrasing?
You gonna give
sorry.
him the ducks a fuck?
That's
Fuck
for
ducks.
them. That's for them to do. I'm just gonna make sure that we want for nothing while in the town.
By
Well,
the time you get up to the room, Nari, Double
Mhm.
D has ordered everything off the menu.
nice. Nice.
Like he's got the dainty fish, he's got one of each of the meat pies, he's got the soups, the chowders, the broths. Like he's got everything. He's got all the alcohol lined up. He had a bunch of tables brought in to make a faux bar out of it. He's having a time.
Well, I've had the time of my life.
And that's all we're going to sing because of DMCA.
That's all I was going for.
I mean, Nari would try to make it a more romantic night.
I mean, fair.
What?
What?
What, Indy?
What? I was just hinting along with you.
The whole cheesy, feeding each other.
Oh, you know Double D's all for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, that's the night we have.
A whole bunch of little one-liners.
Mhm.
Insert Double D pun here. He pulls out the cymbals he had in Barovia for a little special
Oh god.
serenade with him. He doesn't crash him, but he does the bard thing with him and makes him actually sound good.
Okay.
He
Okay.
pulls out his little fez hat.
As long as he doesn't bring out the voice, I'm good.
Y'all are monkeying around.
Yes. Yes. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Just so you know, I did it in my chat.
I figured.
I mean, look, it had to be done. he does his best to imitate it, being a bard and all, but it doesn't come out just right. It's still a little too deep voiced for it.
But I'm sure he can windmill a lot better now.
Oh yeah, no, he gets the windmill going and everything with the fez on.
Whee!
It's just a fez in the wind.
God damn it.
Well, when you and Derb finally get to meet, if he does not put a fez on in windmill, I will be disappointed.
Well, suggest that to him, cause I don't know.
Fez in the wind.
No, I had to
Oh,
push.
the fez in the wind.
All it is spinning in the wind. Fez in the wind.
You get an advanced copy of the next Orc Street lyrics.
Look, I recorded 7 of them today. That's all you get.
That was amazing.
That
And the
was.
saddest part is because I wasn't in the stream, I heard none of them.
No.
I'll play them for you.
Okay.
But that is where we will end for tonight because it is after 10.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So thank you all for coming by. I know my beard is hella bleeding out today. Oh, crap.
What'd you do?
But this has been Fellowship of the Tiny Kobold, session 26, The Tunes of Neverwinter. I have been your Dungeon Master, Artroll. I have been joined by my players, with the exception of one, because he's currently on an airplane going to his best friend's house for Extra Life tomorrow evening. I have been joined by Indigo Rogue as Philalia, got it right this time, bam.
Heyo.
Don B. Freg as Onyx Peace.
Hello.
Rain Darkwolf as Nari,
Always a pleasure.
who will eventually get to use her vampire powers on someone other than Double D.
Mm-hmm.
Kazia and Moira, who is Tartroll, the other half of my annoying train.
You call me Miss Sweet Green
Oh God.
Or Sugar Goblin.
or the Sugar Goblin.
And Gigi Derptaku, who is not with us because, again, he's not McLean, the other half of Paradigm_Gaming_, who is Dom Derpley, the Windmill Master.
He's gonna go visit his husband.
Yeah, he's visiting his shared husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
And mine. Such bullshit.
Wait, what?
Onyx,
Oh, that's right.
Mega's gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's true. He is visiting your husband too. God dog it. Everyone's visiting
Sounds
everyone.
like he's visiting my husband.
We
Like,
will
oh.
catch you all next time as I have to temporarily mute Discord so I can in.
Yep.
I think actually we're going to raid. See if they are still on.
I'm going to raid Retro.
That's why I was checking to see if they were still on.
Let's see.
Yep, they are.
All right, everybody. Tonight has been fun as always. Thank you for hanging out. We are going over to OK Retro Zone because Retro is a sweetheart and a wonderful person. And this weekend, I will be streaming, or depending on how Extra Life goes in the hours, possibly on Saturday night late. Retro is going to be streaming like an art competition type thing, and I'm going to be joining in, so we'll see. If, like I said, depending on Extra Life and how long it runs. So we'll go from there. Anyway, love you too, Kels. Yay, I did it right. I'm learning my commands. Alright.